Saturday from Soldier Field in Chicago, Illinois. It's the Indianapolis Colts versus the Chicago Bears.
December days in Chicago don't get any better than this. A perfect day at Soldier Field as the Bears have come home to play the Indianapolis Colts. The big ball yard on Lake Michigan sold out again to watch the hottest team in pro football. Good afternoon, everyone. Don Criqui with Bob Trumpy on a great December day in Chicago. Now that the Miami Dolphins have rudely interrupted the dream season of the Chicago Bears, we find out today if the Bears can get rolling again and start dominating again. They're optimistic they can, Trump, particularly with Jim McMahon ready to start again at quarterback.
Don, as a starting quarterback for the Chicago Bears, McMahon record 24-4. And, of course, he's kind of the nerve center of the Chicago Bears offense. He dresses like a quarterback, wears a quarterback's number, but he acts like a linebacker. He headbutts people, and the Bears are undefeated here on Soldier Field in 1985.
First and 10 now for Indianapolis. Mike Pagel goes to the run, and Randy McMillan takes it out to the 30. Very close to a 10-yard gain. He'll be just short of a first down. The #1 defense in the National Football League is that of the Chicago Bears, with Hampton, McMichael, rookie William Perry, and sacker Richard Dent across the front. The linebackers big and very fast to Otis Wilson, Mike Singletary, and Wilbur Marshall. Secondary, and we proved that against Miami. Now let's see what we do the rest of the way. He said we're going to get it right back to where it was. Colts, though, moving early. Here's another run. This is going to be good for a first down and more. Powerful George Wansley breaks into open field. It's a foot race now. Doerson gets him, but not till he gets down to the 30-yard line. The Chicago Bears, so Wansley, who seemingly was down when he turned the corner, with excellent balance, gets ahead for a 32-yard gain. Ripped off for the biggest gainer of this season for Indianapolis. Pagel, timing pattern, has a tight end. Moving out with the ball is Pat Beach, and he's down to the 25-yard line. 3rd and 6. Loop throw. Albert Bentley has it. And he's got a first down and very nearly 6 as he's down to the 3-yard line. Well, they set up with Randy McMillan, a line behind his quarterback. He gets a pitch back, and McMillan's going to be knocked down for a loss on a Pro Bowl play by free safety Gary Fensick. So Chicago delivers some big hits at the goal line and keeps the Colts out. Bears with McMahon, Payton, and Suey in the backfield. Super fast Willie Gault and Ken Marjoram are the wide receivers. Emery Moorhead the tight end. Offensive line, Bear coaches say there's no tackle in the league playing better than Covert at the left side. Hilgenberg having a big year at center for Chicago. Colts might have left early. A quick pitch up the middle. Dennis Gentry runs with the ball and very well as he's into open field, and Gentry's out to the 44-yard line.
Now we got 2 flags.
Came up empty, though. No score on the board. High snap. Pagel, good athletic ability, fields the ball, gets it out to Oliver Williams, and he's out for a first down if the play goes. Williams from Illinois is out to the 32-yard line, a gain of 10. Their defense keyed to blitz at any time. They go to the run to offset it, and Randy McMillan takes on tacklers out to the 38-yard line. Right now, none at all up. As Jim McMahon takes a deep drop and goes to Emery Moorhead with a fine play out to the 44-yard line of Chicago. So the Bears hit a big play, get a 24-yard gain and a first down. Rookie Anthony Young made the tackle, but Emery Moorhead makes the big play for Chicago.
Last week against the Miami Dolphins, Moorhead was a big receiver for Jim McMahon and Steve Fuller. This is an outstanding catch. Running full speed, stretches his arms up. That was really nice. Cliff Odom, it looked like, had him in coverage, and then I think it was Anthony Young who finally made the hit.
Now it's 2nd down and 10 for Jim McMahon and the Bears as Marjoram goes in motion. Open man is Walter Payton. He has a first down to the 42-yard line of Indianapolis. Tate Randall knocked him down. McMahon looking real sharp. That was good for 14 yards. Bears going from the eye on first down. Walter Payton takes on tacklers again and gets to the 35-yard line of the Colts. A gain of about 7 yards on the play. Cliff Odom, leading tackler for the Colts, knocked him down. To make the big hit is right now Jim McMahon on a quick timing pattern. He hits it out to Willie Gault. He turns up for a first down for Chicago. Inside the 30-yard line of Indianapolis, Preston Davis made the knockdown. Man, Sliding to a halt at the 12-yard line. He has a first down for Chicago, a 15-yard run by Jim McMahon.
There isn't a defense in the world that accounts for the quarterback running the ball. And you can see the big spot he's got there. Well done by the Chicago Bears.
20-yard attempt by Kevin Butler, who's hit 23 of 28 field goals this year, scored 113 points as a rookie. He's up and good, and so with 11 minutes and 3 seconds to play in the first half, the Bears are finally on the board as they've taken a 3-0 lead over Indianapolis. Second down and 10 after the long ball try and first down by Pagel. McMillan,
look at this.
Big, and he's fast, and Pensick has a problem as he's taken off the play.
Whoa.
And the Colts break another big run. Randy McMillan, who was a #1 draft choice out of Pittsburgh in 1981, rips off a 25-yard gain. First down and 10 for the Colts at the Bear 43. Ball's caught. Matt Booza came down with it. He's ahead for a first down. Hagel sets his backs. He's quick. Firing on the run. It's a fine catch for a first down. Coming off the flank was Matt Booza, catching it below his knees. Toughest catch in football on a hard-thrown ball, and he's ahead for a first down. First down and 10 with Chicago leading 3-0. Randy McMillan takes it to the 15-yard line. He got 5. Now Raul, a leg raise back out. You recall his first try from 20 yards hit the upright and was no good after that long opening drive by Indianapolis. This is a 30-yard attempt, 31-yard, and he drills it, and we've got a tie game with 5:34 to play in the first half. If the Colts can hang in early, they could build momentum and be tough throughout the 4 quarters. Game is tied 3-3. Calvin Thomas, a big back, takes on people and is knocked down at the 28-yard line. Bring up third and about 2.
If he didn't touch that guy, he doesn't make the tackle.
No, didn't look like much of a foul either, though. Here's McMahon throwing downfield, and Willie goes high and comes down with the ball at the 39-yard line. The Bears come out firing and get a big play on first down, a 21-yard gain for Chicago.
And it's legitimate. You've got to give him a pretty good cushion. Preston Davis does. Good timing pass by McMahon, and before Willie Gault turns around, ball's on the way. 21-yard pickup, first down, Bears.
Man looking for some more on another first down, and again he runs right up the middle of the field, and Jim McMahon is down to the Indianapolis 45-yard line. So he gets 15 yards on the run, and all of a sudden the Bears come out with a couple of big plays.
Here's the freakish nature of the first half. Jim McMahon is the Bears' leading rusher, and they've all come on plays like this. I'm not sure whose responsibility he is, but you see Odom 93, Kraus 55. They're the 2 inside backers. That rush is 4th now for 34 yards, and he leads the Bears in rushing.
The game is tied early in the 3rd quarter, 3-3. Then Gault off the left flank, turning back at the ball. He looks to just get that step to move on by the defender, but the tackle was made by Eugene Daniel, who's roundly congratulated. Colts go to the run, and McMillan with both hands on the ball takes it out to about the 7-yard line. Got 4. Cliff Thrift in as an extra linebacker. The former San Diego Charger made the stop for Chicago. Throwing in the strike on the run. Coming up with the ball is Pat Beach, the tight end of Mike Hagel, his roommate on the road, and it's an 18-yard gain and a first down for the Colts, so they're out of jail, away from their own 3-yard line.
They're showing blitz here now, Don.
3rd down. Hand off to McMillan, and the Bears make a stop. William Perry makes the big play behind the line of scrimmage, so the Colts have to punt the ball.
William Perry runs behind the center. Donaldson doesn't even touch him, and he's there to make the tackle.
Big William, of whom it was said he never lifted a weight or watched his own. But by an Indianapolis defense that's been playing the game of its season. Jim McMahon on first down in trouble, swings out a screen to Payton. Payton gets ahead to the 44-yard line, a gain of about 6 on the play. Jim McMahon to Ken Marjoram, and the Bears are across midfield with a first down. Matsui turning upfield on a first down carry. He's close to the Colts 40-yard line. Gain of about 6 on the play. Donnell Thompson, 99, made the knockdown for Indianapolis.
They got one guy off the line of scrimmage, Brad White, for pursuit. And Suey goes outside. Marjoram got a good block here, got in somebody's way. That's about all you can expect a 180-pound receiver to do.
Colts have been shutting down the run. Let's see if McMahon puts it up now. No, he's going to put it back on the ground to Suey, and he's ahead for a first down for Chicago. As Matt Suey from Penn State takes it down to the 35-yard line. Normally high-scoring Chicago Bears so far have been able to put up only a field goal. It's a 3-3 game third quarter as Walter Payton gets the room, gets some, and dives down to the 30. Bears and the Colts tied 3-3. Third quarter clock down to 3:35 and running. Third down and barely a yard for Chicago. Walter Payton takes a hit for the first down for Chicago down to the 20. Prescott got him at downfield, and the Bears have 4 more downs as they drive on. Cornerstone of the franchise, never takes a playoff. He is playing impaired today, though, because he's had a tough bout with flu all week.
Did a good job by the offensive line of the Chicago Bears, just consuming defensive linemen, not trying to move them, just take them where they'll go.
Jim McMahon looks into the end zone on first down, throws it to Suey. Excellent hands. He goes high, comes down with the ball at the 16-yard line, a gain of only 4. But Suey had to make a very spectacular leap to get that. Man has thrown the ball 20 times in the game. It's completed 9 for 123 yards for Chicago. Hand off to Payton. He might go in. Walter Payton is into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. 16 yards, and the tie is broken as Walter Payton scores his 11th touchdown of this season.
Well, you keep giving the ball to a great player like that, eventually he's going to break one. You'll see it from ground level, all the action that takes place. Walter Payton, his longest run of the day, 16 yards into the end zone. Watch number 94, Scott Burkus. Across the line of scrimmage, he's trapped. Van Horn gets the defensive back. Walter Payton, no one touches him till he's at the 2. Nice call. Well executed play.
Bears have just scored in a 16-yard run by Walter Payton. They now lead the game 10-3 in the third quarter. Don Quickie with Bob Trumpy at Soldier Field. Here's a throw and a strike. Pat Beach comes down with the ball close to a first down. The Browns, leaders in the AFC Central, go against the Seahawks. They're both fighting for playoff spots. End up to George Wansley on third down and 1. He was knocked down for a loss as the very quick linebacker Ron Rivera from California shot the gap and got him. Went to a pitch to Walter Payton, who's good for a touchdown. And McMahon on the sprint out, another pitch up the middle, and this time they go to Suey, and he's ahead. Not for a first down across the 30. He'll be a good 5 yards short. Chicago will have the home field right through the playoffs as long as they're in the Super Bowl. Well hit downfield, and Martin has to let it happen. The Bears are going to down it inside the 5-yard line of Indianapolis. Big league play by punter Maury Buford. A 65-yard punt pins the Colts back. Pinned up to George Wansley, and the Bears are there to get him. Look at William Perry come smoking. McMichael was the first to get him. Then William Perry taking on blockers like a sumo wrestler, slapping him back.
McMichael makes the first contact. Wilbur Marshall and Simpson, good hit, and then Perry cleans up.
Tremendous punt hit downfield by Ron Stark. Ortega taking it back at his 40. And he is back across midfield and down to the 45-yard line of Indianapolis. A 50-yard punt and a 15-yard return. Save the Honey Bears is the cry here in Chicago. There's some banners up in the stadium. The dancing Honey Bears that support the Chicago Bears.
You know what they're forming here in Chicago now? Frigerettes. Cheerleaders that must weigh 200 pounds or more.
Taking hold. Edward Williams. Pitch back to Payton. Down to the 41-yard line of the Colts. Calvin Thomas, a big back from Illinois, hits down to the 35-yard line. 3rd down and 6 carry. It looks like Thomas has a first down for Chicago. Now the big one, Cleveland at Seattle. Now the handoff goes, and running hard with the ball is Calvin Thomas, taking on people. He's down to the 28-yard line on first down. Got to head for 7. Bears have had only 3 winning seasons in their last 18. They're hungry in Chicago for a championship as Walter Payton is down inside to the 13-yard line.
Cliff Odom again on the tackle. That guy just simply is not fooled. He's now carried the ball 4 of the last 7 plays.
There's 1 to go to Calvin Thomas. He has a first down for Chicago down to the 10-yard line. So they've owned the ball. End up to Payton. He hits down inside the 5-yard line. He's down to the 3.
Once again, the offensive line will take the defensive lineman where they want to go. Payton has to find his way through the hole.
He can go to 360 in a hurry, too. Chicago, 2nd down and goal, goes to the run, and Calvin Thomas pass in. His 4th touchdown of the year, and the Chicago Bears, with 6:49 to play in the game, open up a 16-3 lead.
This is a nice little play run. It's a tight end trap. Borch does a great job. Emery Moorhead does a great job. Gets Chris Scott out of there. Thomas in. Easy.
Here's Kevin Butler into the ball. Albert Bentley over the shoulder. Bentley breaks it. Phillips finally gets him, but all the way out to the 49-yard line. Colts have won the last 7 games against the Chicago Bears. The last meeting was in September of '83. Otis Wilson. Mike Cagle, the Indianapolis quarterback, hit from the blind side. Buddy Ryan, defensive coordinator for Chicago, talks about the blitz being a loaded gun. They all know it's coming, but they don't know from where.
Between Hartenstein and McMichael, Wilson untouched and is there to make the tackle. I wonder if he barks at him just before he hits him.
They've been doing some of that. 3rd down and 20 for Indianapolis.
Blitz again.
Wilson can run. Long ball. Capers is out there. He's going in. Wayne Capers takes it in for the Colts. Mike Cagle, who was sacked from the blind side the previous play, gets a bad snap with one hand, outruns the blitz, and then loops one downfield to a wide-open Capers. A 61-yard scoring play for Indianapolis.
Anyway, the field is split. That's the point of the thing.
Man eludes the rush. Brings it out. Matsui takes it ahead. He has a first down for Chicago out to the 43-yard line. Brad White and Preston Davis ran him down, and the clock continues to tick. 13-yard gain. Walter Payton gets some and then some more. He's down to the 40, and Walter's going to be close to 100.
Hey, man, let's get that striped shirt. Give him the credit on the tackle.
13-yard gain on the play. Walter's up to 93 and counting with 21 carries.
Payton comes right at it, Billick, and Billick says, oh, no, what am I doing here? Drives him about 3 yards. Marks the ball, gets up, let's go.
Patriots win. Walter Payton down to the 29-yard line. He's got a first down for Chicago.
9 straight 100-yard days.
Standing salute for Walter Payton. What a thrill ought to be at that. First down and 10 as the Bears go to the run, and Walter Payton gets some more. The more he gets it, the more he likes it, and Walter Payton over 100 yards is down to the 20 with a 9-yard gain. I'll tell you one thing, you've got to take your hat off to the Indianapolis Colts.
They played.
They showed their stuff for 4 quarters. They're young, and they're going to get a lot better. Bears now 13-1 on the year for Bob Trumpy. This is Don Crickey. Glad you could be with us at Soldier Field, and reminding you it's a big doubleheader day on NBC Sports. Most of you will see the Broncos and the after this pause for station identification.